Hello. Thank you. All right, this is called Somewhere Near James H McGee. I remember tape players, lying on the living room floor listening to the Space Jam soundtrack, trying to figure out how cartoons and people were on the same screen. Music is a separating agent, the way it puts me outside of my body so much. Every time I've held my chest to stop the feeling of being held down by myself, every time I've walked the plank and met myself at the bottom, music jumps in after me, reminds my blood it runs, my chest it expands, there is air between my lips, reminds me of long walks to the round-away store. I know it had a name, but that's what we called it. The past is a CD player tucked into my hoodie. The past is a 2 gigabyte MP3 player with 30 carefully picked out songs. Once, my mother's sister and I sat and waited for TLC's No Scrubs to premiere on the radio. When it came on, the radio went up and we sat in silence until it was over. When Lisa Left Eye Lopez died, we remembered that time we waited and how it felt like that song was meant for that memory. Music transports us to times when everything in the world was bigger than us. My roommate and I went driving and ended up by James H McGee. There's a long building, mostly knocked down now. I can't remember a time when it didn't look abandoned. My old daycare is next to it on the same street I grew up on. I remember these roads being wider and longer. I remember these houses being less weepy. I pay homage to the games of hide and seek we played, the red light, green light days, the freeze tag, and 25-cent popsicle days. My roommate couldn't see anything past the overgrown yards, meadows of weeds, plastic bags, soda cans, Newport cigarette boxes. I hear the past as an old rap song, and it sounds like poetry. The way there is always a rhythm in the ghetto. Rhythm is a chemical reaction to emotion and endearment to the times. Music is a binding agent. Telling my favorite song to another person is surely what love looks like. Music is the constant. I remember CD booklets, school bus rides, being dumped. Once I touched a piano at the West Dayton Boys and Girls Club, promised myself it wouldn't be the last time. Thank you.